करो दया देवो मोरे पद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देवो मोरे पद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देवो मोरे पद छाया
𝑬𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 गुरुदेव पतित पावना
शिला गुरुदेव पतित पावना
हुआ पदे लोएलो शरणा
हुआ पदे लोएलो शरणा
विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते संकर्षण अधिकारी भूतले श्रीमद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने
विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद भक्तिवेदांत इति नामिने
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी
सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी षठादिशतारिणे
कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Now lotus feet arati.
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimad Sankarshan Adhikari Iti Namine
Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Sankarshan
Adhikari
Iti Namine
Namo Prabhupada Prema Murti Patmane Goradesha Vikasharcha Utama Bhaktivashine
Murti Patmane Garadesha Vikasartha Uttamavashine
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Dishatarine
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Dishatarine भक्ति और भक्तवृंदा।
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare.
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Shiva Guru Deva.
Jaya Guru Deva Shiva Guru Deva.
Bhaktivedanta Vyasa Puja ki Deva ki.
Now we will hear nectarian lecture from His Divine Grace, Srila Gurudev.
Haribo.
After lecture, please be ready with offering homages. One Prabhu, one Mataji. Please be ready. Homages from the floor. We'll put the microphone here. You have to pay your homages from here.
Shri Jata Badakamala Shri Guru Vaishnava Shri Rupa Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajiva Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Savitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Shri 𝑣𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschyagya Deshatarine. So, I thank you very much for giving me such a very nice welcome. It was a very wonderful welcome. This is actually the standard in our Vedic culture. To receive the spiritual master as if God himself has come in. Acharyamam vijani yam navamanyakarach. Does this mean that the spiritual master is God? No. It means he's a pure representative of God, and he must be respected as good as God. Just like the policeman comes to your house, to obey him. Not that he is the government. He's an ordinary citizen like you because of his position, though. Is representing the government, he's as good as the government. As Prabhupada said in this connection, you love me, love my dog. So the spiritual master, he is the dog of God. So you want to love God, you must love the dog of God, also the bona fide spiritual master. In this connection, we sing every morning in our Mangala Arti prayers, Yasha Prasadam Bhagavat Prasado Yasha Prasadam Nagati Kutopi Dayam Stuvam Stasya Yasastri Sanja Vande Guru Shri Charanara. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the blessing of Krishna. Without respecting the spiritual master, no one can make any advancement. Therefore, I should always remember and praise my spiritual master, and at least 3 times a day, I should offer my respectful obeisances unto the bona fide spiritual master. So the spiritual master is actually essential. We want to be recognized by Krishna as devotees, as actual devotees of Krishna. We cannot jump over the head of the spiritual master and go to Krishna. So then one might ask, we have many critics who say that only Prabhupada is the spiritual master, no one else. But this is what Prabhupada told us. There's a very nice lecture Prabhupada gave on April 6th, 1975 in Mayapur Dham. He was saying how there's 2 types of devotees, Bhajananandi and Goshtianandi. Bhajananandi is in some solitary place sitting and chanting Hare Krishna. That is also nice for his own liberation. But Goshtianandi, he has taken up the mission of spreading the Krishna consciousness movement. So that is, Prabhupada explains that the more you make devotees, the more you become recognized by Krishna. So the Acharya, the initiating spiritual master, is the one who is preaching to increase the number of devotees. Prabhupada explains it's not difficult to become Acharya, you must simply follow the order of a spiritual master, and we become mature. You can also act as spiritual master, but now the etiquette is, not when your spiritual master is present on the planet. Even if you are mature, You should not accept disciples in the presence of your spiritual master when he is physically present on the planet. That is offense. As you make offense against your spiritual master, Prabhupada says, we're finished. But after the spiritual master departs, it is the etiquette that one should act as acharya. Prabhupada gave the example of his own godbrothers. He said, now there are so many acting as acharyas, but they did not do so when their Guru Maharaj Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was present. So actually, Prabhupada says in this connection, he said, it's better to become acharya. He was encouraging his disciples, actually, you should become acharya, initiating spiritual masters. And then, well, in this connection, Prabhupada gave a nice example. He said, now we are 10,000. Perhaps we are 10,000. Then we'll go to 100,000. Then we'll go to 1 million, then 10 million. All the devotees cheer, Jai, 10 million. And Prabhupada said there'll be no scarcity of acharyas. So this idea that Prabhupada is the only acharya is not what Prabhupada said. He was saying 10 million acharyas, you see. So he's encouraging all his devotees, and after the disappearance of their spiritual master, now they should become mature. They should be, after being mature, they should take up this service of becoming acharya. So we want many, many acharyas. I was at a meeting must have been March, of the Guru Sannyasi GBC Sangha. Very nice meeting we had in Mayapur. And in that meeting, I said, we need more initiating gurus. I need more acharyas because so many devotees joining, and it's a big burden to take disciples. So we need more and more gurus to help take this burden of many more disciples coming. So we should understand the spiritual master is not thinking, well, just see, I'm being glorified. This Tijai, so many people are bowing down, offering flowers, making nice arrangements, bathing the feet. Tijai, no. Spiritual master feels, actually, I don't deserve this. I'm just some struggling neophyte. But it's my duty to accept this on behalf of my spiritual master. This is actually whatever honor and respect you're giving the Bonaparte Acharya, he accepts it and he's pleased by it. Oh, that's so nice. They're offering the representative of God such nice respect and honor. This is very good. They make great advancement by doing so. But this is all due to my spiritual master. This is all due to Prabhupada. Whatever honor and respect you give me, well, this is all for Prabhupada. And what does Prabhupada think? It's not for me, it's for Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. What does Bhakti know? It's not for me, it's for my Guru Maharaj. It's all passed up to Krishna. And then Krishna is back down to the devotees again. So that's the wonderful thing of Vaishnava culture. Nobody wants respect. Even Krishna doesn't want it. They want to give respect, you see. That is the mood of the Vaishnava. I want to give respect. Just like we say, Tanadapi Saniche. One should think himself lower than the straw on the street, and give all respect for others without expecting even the slightest bit of respect for oneself. And what do you achieve in that mood? You can chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Who's getting paid to be a devotee? We're not paid for this. We want to experience the nectar. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. What does Bhaktivedanta say in that nice bhajan? Bhaktivedanta 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 𝑖𝒔. Bhaktivedanta advises just once, relish the nectar of the name. Right now, us neophytes are bothered by so many, fame, provocation, attraction of the opposite sex. We're bothered in so many ways. That's neophytes. But if you can just relish one time, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Who needs all that nonsense? There's unlimited nectar in these holy names. Just one syllable, Krishna, or two syllables, Krishna, is unlimited nectar. In those two syllables, everything is there. The names of Krishna, all the unlimited names, the unlimited pastimes, the unlimited qualities, the characteristics. Everything is right there in these two syllables. The whole thing is all there in Krishna, you see. And we made it even more easy to approach it in the Mahamantra. So Bhaktivedanta Thakur, presenting himself as a fallen neophyte like us, even though he's not really in that position, he's showing us what we neophytes should be thinking and feeling. Kambe hambe bolo se dinama. When will that day be mine? Aparada Gucci, Shudaname ruchi, kriba bole hambe hridoye sanchar. When my offenses ceasing, taste for the name increasing, when in my heart will your mercy shine. Kambe hambe bolo se nama. When, oh, when will that day be mine? So this is the secret, my dear Prabhus, Mataji's, and kids. This is the secret of how to actually taste that nectar. We have to hanker, hanker, hanker. When will that day come when I can actually chant Hare Krishna without any material desires? See, now we're chanting so many offenses, nam-aparatis, a bunch of nam-aparatis here. You know, you got kantimal on the neck, tilak on the face. We're chanting Hare Krishna, and our mind is going here, running here and there, looping a loop around the three worlds. You see? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So we have to learn how to tune in, turn on, and bliss out, diving deep, 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 deep in the Namaruchi. So that's the whole point of joining this movement. It's the training camp for those who actually want to relish Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the spiritual master plays a very, very essential role in them. I know my own experience. I was a young singer-songwriter with a little following, popular following in a city called Austin, Texas. Looking to push forward, love and peace and spirituality with my songs. But Vishnujan Swami shows up. I went, wow, this is really something. Listen here the way he sings so beautifully. There's so much feeling and love. And George Harrison just come out with My Sweet Lord. Yeah, that's cool. I'll make Krishna conscious songs from now on. You see. Like, why don't you take a trip? Why don't you fly away on the mantra? One of my songs, you see. And I've been invited by a college professor at the University of Texas and sing for his classrooms, sing one of my Krishna conscious songs. You see. But I didn't want to become a disciple, no way. Too restricted, shave the head and you got to follow all these rules. No, I'll just write Krishna conscious songs. But then one day I heard this recording from the London devotees. It's just been released, the Radha Krishna Temple album. It's just been released, and I was amazed to hear them singing. Samsaradava Nalalita Loka Shanaya Karyunya Gana Gana Praptashakayana Gunana Vasi Vande Guru Shri Charanarazinam. I was enchanted. I was entranced by it. This is something I've never experienced before. This love I had for Prabhupada. I love a dog. I love a cat. I love my girlfriend. I love my country. I love my brother, my sister, my parents. I love my car. I love my guitar. So many loves we have. They're all lusts. They're all tinged with selfish desires. But hearing their voices, the way they were singing for Prabhupada, it struck a nerve. It opened up a whole new dimension. Wow, I've never experienced something like that. The love they felt for Prabhupada, it was so amazing. And how do they feel that love for Prabhupada? Because they experienced Prabhupada's love for them. It's amazing. Prabhupada, that's how he captured all the devotees. They've never experienced anybody who gives love like Prabhupada was giving them love, you see. So this is the Acharya. He gives love without any thought of return. He just gives love, giving love, you see. So in this way, they said, yes, we want to reciprocate with Prabhupada. That we want to give our lives to him. He's giving his life to us. Now let's give our lives to him. So when I heard that, wow, the tears just came streaming down. I want to give my life to Prabhupada. When can I get initiated? We got to wait 6 months. Oh. So I waited. The day came. A letter came from London to Austin. I think it was August 16th, August 17th, 1971. Now I'm accepting you as my disciple. Your name is Sankarshan Das. So that's how it begins. That's when you begin. You actually give yourself to the spiritual master. I'm giving myself to you, man. I belong to you, Guru Maharaj. You tell me what to do. You see, you tell me what to do, and I'll follow whatever you say. It's not just some superficial thing. Yeah, I'm initiated. No, now I've given myself to the spiritual master. I belong to him. Whatever he says for all of eternity, I follow his instruction. And I just heard an amazing thing yesterday on a morning walk in Los Angeles. This is really, really something to hanker for. The devotee said, or one devotee said, Prabhupada, is it possible to hear your instructions within the heart? Just like we used to get letters from Prabhupada, and we hear his lectures. We could have devotees can meet with him on the morning walk, ask them questions. But Prabhupada, they were wondering, if you're not here, can we actually get direct instructions from you in the heart? And Prabhupada said, yes, if your heart is pure. That's something to aim for. Let us come to that pure position where we can actually directly and definitely hear, not just, I think Guru Maharaj wants this. No, they actually hear the instruction. This is exactly what you should do. That's something we can hanker for. When will that day come, my heart is so pure that all I can do is hear. I can hear my spiritual master directly ordering me, do this and don't do that, do this and don't do that. So, I know there's a big sermon, there's big whole things to do. I don't want to delay it too long, but I have my memoir. Where is Nanda Priya? Where's my memoir available? The back on the back table, my memoir is there. The Divine Love memoir. We only have a limited quantity. I'm asking everybody to get one and take like 4 or 5 back to your own city where you come from. There's a limited supply, so get there early. Get 4 or 5 to give out in your temple. Because this book tells the whole story of how I came from being a materialist to actually becoming a serious, dedicated disciple of Srila Prabhupada. There's all kinds of amazing stories in them. By the time I got arrested for distributing back to Godhead, I had a very ecstatic experience being locked up in a jail for Prabhupada. That's all there in the book. And so I want to end it here as we go on to the next part of the program. Thank you very much.
Would you like a stepping stool instead of they will have an elevated defeat?
Sure, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It's not too high.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll take out this.
Yeah.
The wire one, microphone.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Thank you for your enlightening, wonderful lecture. And for giving us this divine love memoir, which is very much inspiring us to take up this Krishna consciousness very seriously. Thank you very much, Gurudev. Now we are going to start glorifying Krishna Gurudev. To pay homages, one Mataji, one Prabhuji will be called. One Prabhuji, one Mataji will be invited here. They can come here. His Grace Abhaichanan Prabhu is requested to come here. Sorry. His Grace Ananta Prabhu. Ananta Das Prabhu from
Anantara.
Anantara Prabhu from Lithuania. From Lithuania.
Sankarshan Adhikari ki brangus Sankarshan Adhikari.
Dear Sankarshan Adhikari,
Aš labai laimingas šiandien būdamas jūsų Vyasa Pudžioj.
I'm very happy to be in this your Vyasa Puja.
Aš noriu jūs pasveikinti nuo visos Dvarakos bendruomenės.
I want to glorify you from our community Dvaraka.
Noriu pasveikinti nuo savo žmonos Žaiši ir dukros Jemini.
I want to glorify also from my wife Jaishri and daughter Jaimini.
Aš jūs pažįstu turbūt jau kokią 18 metų.
I know you around 18 years.
Aš patekau jūsų pirmą Vyasa Pudžą Rupanugos Prabhu dėka prieš 18 metų Lietuvoje.
First time I was in your Vyasa Puja around 18 years ago by the mercy of Rupanuga Prabhu, one of your disciples.
Rupanuga Prabhu mane pakvietė padėti paruošti jums vietą, kur bus Vyasa Pudža iš vakaro.
Rupanuga Prabhu invited me to help to make arrangements day before for Vyasa Puja place.
Ir aš dar nebuvau buvęs Vyasa Pudžai, galvojau, kas ta Vyasa Pudža, kaip ten viskas bus.
And it was first Vyasa Puja for me overall. I didn't know what to expect.
Ir mes turbūt viską tvarkėm salėje ten iki kažkur 12 nakties.
And we was arranging the hall till 12 tonight.
Aišku, viskam reguliavo Guru Mata.
Of course, Guru Mataji was directing everything.
Aš pirmą kartą mačiau, reiškia, kokia turi būti tikra žmona.
First time I was experiencing what wife should be.
Kaip jinai stengiasi, kaip jinai kiekvieną detalę sudėliojo, kad viskas būtų paruošta Vyasa Pudžai.
How much effort she was putting that every detail would be perfect in Vyasa Puja.
Paskui jūs daug kartų apsistodavot pas mus šventykloje.
Also many times you stayed in our temple.
Aš labai dėkingas už visus jūsų pamokymus, už darshanus.
I'm very thankful for your teachings, for your darshans.
Vieną kartą aš pas Guru Maharadžą nuvedžiau vieną pacientę.
One time I brought one patient to you.
Aš gydžiau, aš Ayurvedos gydytojas.
I'm a Vedic doctor, I was healing her.
Ir į mane kreipėsi moteris, kuri naktį sapnuodavo demonus.
And one lady who was dreaming demons at night approached me.
Ir kaip tik tuo metu jūs viešėjote mūsų šventykloje.
At that time you was visiting our temple.
Ir aš galvoju, gal aš negaliu padėti, bet gali padėti, reiškia, Guru.
And I was thinking I cannot help, but I thought maybe spiritual master can help.
Ir mes atėjome dviese pas jūsų darshaną.
So we came for darshan.
Aš pasakiau, kad Mataji, reiškia, naktį sapnuojasi demonai ir jinai bijo miegoti.
I told that this Mataji is afraid of demons and she cannot sleep at night.
Ir įsivaizduojate, ką sako Sankarshan Adhikari?
And can you imagine what Gurudev told?
Sako, oi, kaip gerai!
Oh, this is the perfect.
Aš galvoju, kas gerai?
And I thought, what is perfect?
O Guru Maharadžas sako,
And Gurudev said,
sako, tu turi galimybę, reiškia, pamokslauti demonams naktį.
you can preach to demons at night.
Sako, kartu Hare Krishna ir išmokys visus demonus, būti atsidavusiais.
You chant Hare Krishna for these demons and they will become devotees.
Sako, kad aš kaip sapnuočiau demonus naktį.
If I would dream demons at night,
Sako, aš kiek galėčiau atversti, tapti, padaryti juos atsidavusiais.
then I could make all them devotees.
Aš daugiau niekada negirdėjau tokių iš niekur rekomendacijų.
I never heard such recommendations nowhere,
Tik iš jūsų. Tik iš jūsų.
only from you.
Aš labai dėkingas už tuos pavyzdžius, kad jūs parodėt, koks turi būti tikras atsidavęs.
I'm very thankful for this example how the true devotee should be.
Jūs be galo kuklus,
You're very humble,
be galo paprastas.
very simple.
Jūs turite visas Krišnai būdingas savybės.
You have all good qualities as Krishna has,
Ir mes galim matyti, kaip reikia iš tikrųjų atsiduoti.
and we can see how really we can surrender.
Todėl net ir mokiniams, ir paprastiems mirtingiesiams sunku suprasti, koks turi būti tikras atsidavęs.
Actually, even for disciples or for general people, it's very difficult to understand what should be a true devotee.
Bet jūs esate tas žmogus, tas atsidavęs, kurio lygiai mes turėtume pasiekti visi kažkada.
But you're such an example which we need to reach such level one day.
Aš tikiu, kad šiandien labai patenkintas jumis Šrila Prabhupada.
I believe that Srila Prabhupada are extremely extremely happy about you.
Jūs darot viską taip, kad patenkintumėte savo dvasinį mokytoją.
You're doing everything to please your spiritual master.
Prabhupada taip ir norėjo, kad jo mokiniai paliktų savo mokinius, mokinius ir kad tai būtų visa parampara, reiškia per amžius mes čia pamokslautumėm.
Prabhupada wanted, as you said, that we make disciples and disciples make disciples and eternally parampara would go.
Žinote, ką sakė vieną kartą Sankarshan Adhikari man?
Do you know what one time Gurudev told to me?
Ar žinot?
Do you know?
Sako, iš čia negalima niekada išeiti iš to pasaulio.
It's not good to, we shouldn't leave this world.
Sako, aš amžinai noriu pamokslauti, gimti, kol neišvesiu visus iš čia esančius šitą materiam pasaulį sielas.
I want to get birth again and again and again, that I can deliver all the souls from here.
Ar jūs galite įsivaizduoti, kokią gurų malonę reiškia gimti ir vesti visus pas Krishną?
Can you imagine what a mercy from Guru to take birth again and again and take to Krishna everyone?
Čiagi amžinas procesas.
This is eternal process.
Tai va toks yra Sankarshan Adhikaris.
This is our Srila Gurudev.
Sri Sankarshan Adhikari ki! Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Grace Anantara Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for enlightening us with Srila Gurudev's pastime, which happened where he's always having this preaching mood to push Krishna conscious movement. Even to the demons, he preaches. And it is very wonderful. Such a pastime is not known to us. And thank you for revealing this to us, Prabhuji. And Gurudev's mood to always take birth after birth is very, very tough. It is the highest standard. From this we can understand how fortunate we are to be under the shelter of His Divine Grace Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Next we invite Abhay Prabhu to the podium to glorify Srila Prabhu. Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama. Every devotee coming to glorify the spiritual master, please do it maximum 5 minutes or less, so many devotees had the opportunity to speak.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाभूतले श्रीमते संकर्षण दास अधिकारी नमो प्रपादनिको प्रेमवती पात्मनि गौरदे शिवकः. As Prabhu has already clarified how the mode of your preaching, Shilagadev, I was thinking about the what actually is so attractive about you in for everyone. So in that, I was thinking about one is how easily you're approachable. Your preaching mode, Srila Prabhupada says that purity is the force, preaching is the essence. And I think you exemplify that, not just show how to do it. And I was thinking about it, you are so easily approachable that even a neophyte can come and think that you can take your darshan, you can talk to you, and you will talk to him as if he's been your friend forever. That sort of innocence and that sort of approachability, I think it's one of the quality that only comes from your purity. And for many examples, I can say that whenever you travel outside, when you go outside, and sometimes I had a privilege to come with you to some places where we meet ordinary people. Generally, people, when we meeting with devotees and talking to devotees, is easier because they understand the context. But you are able to bring that Krishna consciousness even to a person who actually has no clue about Krishna consciousness. And I see that whenever I go out with you and when you meet people, and they are so, initially they're shocked, what is happening, what are they talking about? But once they talk to you, they feel so connected. They may not know Krishna, but they may not know anything else, but they know that here is some person who is so pure and they can actually feel it. So I think that approachability comes from the purity that you have. So with that purity, you're actually able to touch so many hearts, and I'm one of them, and I hope I can follow you in your footsteps throughout my life after life. Thank you, Shilakada.
Thank you very much, Bhaicharan Prabhuji, for explaining about Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Gaushalla. We are honored to have special devotees, special disciples of Srila Prabhupada here. We would like to invite His Grace Shrutakirti Prabhu to speak few words about Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna. Namo 𝑣𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 𝑖𝒔 Bhutale Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachanine Visesa Samivari Paskachade Sadani Panchakopa Tirupashtra Kripa Sindhube Vacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So, I heard the other day that you would be having your birthday or Vyas Puja ceremony here. So, of course, they were inviting me, and I told them no invitation was necessary because I certainly wanted to be here today. I think many of you, maybe all of you, know me because Maharaj here, he very often, he writes me very often too, thanking me for our trip. 50 years ago, this February, will be 50 years ago that we were both in Atlanta, each on different sides of the Vyasa. And over the years, and I understand it actually, I at Panchagoda's house over the last few days, I've been following Srila Prabhupada videos, 1973, 74, 75, and then he would see me in there with Srila Prabhupada, as I would as well. But then 1976 came, And I wasn't there anymore with Prabhupada, next to him, holding microphones, getting his cane. It didn't make me happy seeing Prabhupada. It actually made me very sad. And I felt jealous of my godbrothers, Harikesh Prabhu and Pushta Krishna Maharaj, and finally Hari Sari Prabhu. Felt jealousy. And I thought, this was my service, and I gave it up willingly. I forced it to happen. And the reason I'm saying that is because I remember Sankarshan Prabhu, he saw me and he's thinking, what's he doing with Srila Prabhupada? How did he get that? And many people have said that to me over the years. And it's all Prabhupada's mercy. All of us here, we're all here because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy. And that's coming through your guru here, Sankarshan Prabhu. And he saw that on that day. Somehow or other, I just saw him and I smiled, seeing his transcendental face. And he took that smile as coming from Srila Prabhupada himself.
You were the mirror. You were the mirror.
A mirror. He said I was a mirror. Anyway, somehow or other, a very dusty mirror. But we are. We're all mirrors. We try to mirror Srila Prabhupada as much as possible. And I'm very happy to say you've done excellent service. You've done an excellent job over the decades. You present Srila Prabhupada as he is, which is what we want to do. And for that reason, I'm here today to thank you for all of your service and your wonderful example to all of us. I look forward. He would write me, he's coming to Vrindavan. And every morning we see each other, except this morning because I didn't show up. But every morning we see each other there, and it's wonderful, to have devotee, to have God brothers, God sisters, whatever it may be, to help us along the way in Krishna consciousness. So I consider him one of the foremost people that sets a nice example. He's a grahasta. He's a grahasta devotee, has a wonderful wife, and together, I know you've traveled all over the world, training people, and training them to understand, try to understand Srila Prabhupada, and read his books, and follow your Guru Maharaj here, and everything will be fine at the end of this life. We can all go back home, back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada said there'll be an ISKCON, right? In the spiritual world. We'll have an ISKCON society, and all of his followers will go there. So that's all of us. All except Mr. Nair. You don't want to be Mr. Nair. So anyway, thank you so much, Prabhu, for coming here and for bringing all of your members here to take shelter here in Srila Prabhupada's home. And Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sankarshan Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, we are not grahastas, but vanaprasthas. We are not getting together with the kids. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for enlightening us how devotees have to be, how to engage transcendental jealousy in Krishna consciousness. You taught us. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Next, we invite His Grace Panchagauda Prabhu to glorify.
Sankarshan Prabhu ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, how wonderful it is that we can glorify those who have surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada bringing the essence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings, the 6 Goswamis, personal disciples, doesn't happen by chance. Srila Bhakti or Bhaktivedanta Thakur, the 7th Goswami, we heard about the 7 Goswamis. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered certain personalities And Bhaktivedanta Thakur prayed to send one of your personal associates. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati appeared, started the Gaudiya Math, spreading the chanting, the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then Srila Prabhupada came feeling helpless in one sense, all alone to the West, only with his books, and a few sincere persons followed Prabhupada, chanted the holy name, and took up this mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sankarshan Prabhu was one of the early disciples who have dedicated his time and energy to take this message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which Srila Prabhupada given to all of us, and give it to everyone. Krishna is very personal with each and every person. It's hard to imagine. You think, God, he must be so busy with so many sincere, nice people, but each and every one of us has a relationship with Krishna. And the process is to surrender to the Guru, and the Guru is a representative of Krishna, non-different, because he's giving Krishna. So I see the personable relationship that Sankarshan Prabhu, he cares for your spiritual life. And as Shruti Kirti Prabhu said, no, just says the words and the teachings of Prabhupada without watering down. Because once we start cutting corners, Mangal Arti is not so important. And the Guru Puja, I love my Guru, but this is not something we can actually start cutting corners on, because Prabhupada was very much, even though devotees may be in cold or in the Kumbh Mela, someone's not showing up for the program. Where's that Shruti Kirti? Oh, okay. But in the regimen, the Vaidhi Bhakti is so essential in order to make progress, to come to the point of spontaneous love. And we're all fortunate, extremely fortunate to be in Vrindavan. You're having a wonderful Vyasa Puja, glorifying Vyasadeva, glorifying Srila Prabhupada, glorifying the sincere follower of Srila Prabhupada. And this is the way we can make advancement, by pleasing the spiritual master, by following strictly the teachings given to us, and also helping to expand this mission. So I'm glad that you're happy in Vrindavan, because I've seen that over the years, in particular, his smile's getting bigger and bigger, and he's getting happier and happier, and he feels right at home here in Vrindavan. So that's our good fortune, good luck, that we can make some devotees feel welcome in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Sankarshan Prabhu ki.
Srila Gurudev ki. His Grace Panchagata Prabhu ki. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for emphasizing how we should not water down Srila Prabhupada's teachings, and how Srila Gurudev is an exemplary devotee in this regard. Thank you very much for enlightening us with these wonderful points. Now, we invite Her Grace Achna Siddhi Mataji to share glorification, realizations and glorification.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Sankarshan Adhikari Namne Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gaura Desha Vikashata Uttama Bhaktivedanta. My dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you. Srila Gurudev, I wish you a very blissful Vyas Puja celebration here in the holy land of Sri Vrindavan Dham. Srila Gurudev, despite the unbearing pain you are undergoing, but while preaching, you shine with purity, enthusiasm, and the deepest devotion. Your lectures have always been a treasured source of shelter and inspiring us to become Krishna conscious. In every activities of yours, you never fail to strengthen our commitment and conviction to Srila Prabhupada and his ISKCON. In a very exemplary way, you teach us the mood of becoming an eternal disciple by displaying your unconditional pure love for Srila Prabhupada. Please, Srila Gurudev, instill in our hearts a drop of that mood of servitorship for you as you have for Srila Prabhupada. Only by your causeless mercy we can perform devotional service without any difficulties. Your most valuable guidance has always given us great courage and enthusiasm to cope with our spiritual life. Your blessing and encouragement has given us the great strength to render devotional service and to serve the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by spreading the holy name and message of the Supreme Lord. Please guide us by taking us through the path of divine knowledge of Krishna consciousness. We pray at your lotus feet to always have your shelter despite all of our shortcomings. Thank you for being there when we need you, Srila Gurudev. Thank you for always answering our questions and clearing our doubts. Thank you for everything. We look forward to serve you more and more. Please bless us so that we can follow your instructions and become a worthy servant of yours. Your daughter, Archana Siddhi Devidasi.
Srila Gurudev ki, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Archana Siddhi Mataji, for your enlightening words and how we have to always remain under the shelter of Srila Gurudev. Next, we request His Grace 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 Prabhu to come to the stage to glorify Srila Prabhu.
Krishna Krishna Adhikari Sankarshan 𝑦𝒄𝒊𝒔𝒉𝒂 namo paparanunga prema 𝑧𝒄𝒊𝒔𝒉𝒂 𝑦𝒍𝒍𝒖𝒎𝒊𝒏𝒄𝒊𝒉𝒂 Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances again. I'm really amazed by your mercy, which I'm getting. It's for me, it's like a magic. From the first moment when I met you, I felt that the first moment changed my heart immediately. And when I left the first meeting, I came back to my home. I felt that I didn't leave you and you didn't leave me. I felt that you entered my heart. Although it was not the first time I met devotees, it was the first encounter, as Abhachan Prabhu was mentioning, how amazingly Gurudev can deal with new people. I sat down to my desk, to my computer, and I felt you in my heart telling that I should change my life. And I was like surprised, like, how this person entered my heart, like, what, this is magic, what is this? And I started philosophical debate that why I should do this, why I should change. And then you started explaining, it was a like dialogue in my heart. And I decided, okay, I should follow him. Somehow I got a trust. And the first debate was about that I should become vegetarian. Although I didn't know anything about vegetarianism. So I stand up to my mother and went to my mother and said, from now on, from this day, I'm vegetarian. Finished. And this, little by little, I was getting this guidance until next time I met you after half a year. And then you said how I'm doing, if I'm ready to give my life to Krishna. And I was thinking, I don't know, like, what does it mean? But I thought in my heart, I don't know, but I should say yes. So I said yes. Because I said yes, I felt that extreme power of mercy came through you to my heart and inspired me to give my life to Krishna. Thank you, Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudeva ki.
We're going to say goodbye. It's our way of sneaking out. Gotta get the mercy.
Oh, Krishna.
Prabhu.
Oh, you want to? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Is that it?
We thank His Grace 𝑦𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 Prabhu for sharing his heartfelt experiences, how he was transformed into a wonderful devotee. Thank you very much, 𝑦𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 Prabhu. Now we invite Her Grace Guruvani Mataji to speak few words. 5 minutes per devotee. Thank you so much.
Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Gurudev, reading your memoir, it's amazing to see how you were actually born with the realization that this material world is full of misery. Like you had the realization with you, like from your childhood. And your whole life has been how to come out of this material world which is full of misery. And even recently when I've seen you going through so much of bodily problems, you know, if it were me, I would fix these problems, or I would try to reduce this, and if they didn't get fixed, I would just get adjusted to them and, you know, have this feeling, you know, it's not so bad, I can still do this, do that. But the thought that this material world is full of misery, and the realization that I should get out of this material world would never cross my mind. But every day I see, Gurudev, that even like a small thing which we may not notice about this material world and get used to it and get by, would actually, you know, in you it would provoke more determination to get out. And it amazes me that in spite of so much association with you, that's not the first thought that comes to me. Whenever some material difficulty comes, my first thought is how I can fix and somehow get adjusted to the world. But you show how to actually take that as a realization that this material world is full of, and if we get that realization with even little bit of suffering, that's a blessing. And you show us that, Gurudev, and it's amazing to have that association and to see that realization in front of our eyes. And also the other greatest blessing that I cannot ignore is, because of you, we got association of Srimati Guru Mata to show us how to do undisturbed, unalloyed service in spite of whatever the material world throws at you. So you show us how disgusting material world is, and Guru Mata shows how to continue the devotional service in spite of that. So I'm really blessed to have your association.
Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Guruvani Mataji, for reminding us the formula given by Srila Gurudev to come out of the miserable world in his divine love memoir. Next, we invite His Grace Radha Damodar Prabhu to share his realization and give few words on glorification of Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Please.
𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 𝑼𝒔 संकर्षण दास
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Okay. Your purity always moves me. When I see you walking, talking, it just touches my heart. So once you told me, when I asked you whether I should write your glorification, you said you speak from the heart. So that's what I am going to do now. I'll just tell you some incidents which really touched me. And the latest one is yesterday, when I came to receive my Brahman thread. So you asked me, I didn't have your letter. But then you felt so sorry for me. It was my mistake from the beginning. I didn't get the recommendation letter sent to you. But then you were apologizing to me so many times that I could not give you this thread right now. Please get me your recommendation. And you also felt so sorry that you did not remember my name. Many times you said you're very dear to me. So it really touches. So all of us are very dear to you, but we are sometimes not able to reciprocate our feelings from the heart. So sometimes we try and we fail. But when you are expressing your feelings for Prabhupada, I was just seeing you from that space. So you're full of emotions for Prabhupada. So I also would like to develop that kind of fine emotions for you. So that's my prayer today, and I wish you very happy Vyasa Puja, and I hope to live up to your expectations very soon. Thank you.
Srila Gurudev ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you, Radha Damodar Prabhu, for sharing your personal realization, which is very touched. How merciful our Srila Gurudev is, so compassionate to all conditioned souls like us. Now, we invite Her Grace Nandapriya Mataji to speak few words on Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Again, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you. My first interaction with Srila Gurudev was through the Vani. In 2012, the first lecture I heard of Gurudev was Know Who You Are. The Newborn You. That was my first lecture, and that was with the Lithuanian translation. And I couldn't make it out whole, but the first lecture I heard of Srila Gurudev, it's like a new birth for me. And just after hearing the first lecture, I had the inspiration from within, the strong inspiration that he is my spiritual master. And before that, I have never seen him, was never enrolled to his e-course, but just through that Vani, I felt that no, he is my spiritual master. And then I started up hearing Srila Gurudev more. And through that, I found the way of my life, what I have to do, and what is it mean to be in the human form of life. And then through hearing, I got to know what I have to do, and I started up following the process. And in a few months, I got enrolled to your e-course, one of my friends told me. And through that, I started up writing to you, and I came in contact with other devotees. And next year, I was cooking and hearing the lecture, and you were mentioning there the initiation until we are initiated.